Okay, I discovered when I had to have radiology for 3 months that our machines in UCHG were never intended for people to come down from Donegal, up from Tipperary or from all over for our Centre of Excellences, and that these radiology machines are now obsolete, although they're not due for renewal till 2014. But they're breaking down every day, 5 or 6 times a day, because they never get time to cool down. I was horrified to see coach loads leaving on a Friday morning back to wherever they've come from for the week. So basically we need to raise funds to buy new machines because the government hasn't got the money, and by 2014 there probably won't be any money left. My idea is, apart from public awareness, is to raise the funds the way they did for the first MRI scanner in Aberdeen, which was by table quizzes and recycling newspapers. So the idea is, if we could start having collection points where they put bottles at the moment to collect newspapers, and then they're sent over to Wales where they're turned into pulp for insulation. They're fire retardant, made fire retardant, and then they're sold back to put insulation. So that's a good thing for everyone, for the environment. And there's waste, there's money in waste. The other thing is to people to start washing out their tin cans. I'm surprised at how few people actually recycle their tin cans. Huge amount of money in that. If we got the public on board the same way as the plastic bag levy, we could easily raise $1 million for a new radiology machine in UCHG. And as our bins are barcoded so that the council can check the weight in the bins, whatever the weight is decreased by people doing newspapers and tin cans, then they should give that money, donate that money for these machines. So it's a double whammy: less in the landfills, and less money having to be spent by the council to get rid of rubbish, and all that could be put in for radiology, a new radiology machine. So I'm quite confident if we got everyone on board that people could start bringing their newspapers to places all over Ireland, not just in Galway. And the other way to save money, I think, in the HSE is we're paying far too much for the drugs that we use. We're paying 3 times the amount as in the north. But they hand them out like sweeties, and then they find out that you're allergic to them, and they don't want cancer patients handing them back in case we've tampered with them. So I personally have between 4,000 and 7,000 euros worth of drugs sitting in a plastic bag at home, and other cancer patients have the same quantities, that we should be able to hand them back to the hospital, and the hospital gives them back to these greedy pharmaceutical companies, and we get a refund on them. And that would save millions. And those are my 2 ideas for today anyway. Is that all right?